Good evening, my coolest of kids. How's everybody doing on this wonderful Saturday? I've been relaxing a little bit in the last couple of days, only because I've been working different weird hours, about, 10 to 12 hours a day. And then today, we celebrated, it's actually my actual mother's birthday, like today, and my sister's birthday was a couple days ago. So we had celebration literally all day long regarding them. We had barbecue, we went out, and then we actually went out to dinner after that. We had like a family fun whole day. We did croquet, we had like live music and stuff. One of our friends came and did like a little DJing type thing. It was honestly a awesome day. And you know how I always say, like, change puts things in perspective. A change of perspective is sometimes all you need in order to, make things anew, make yourself feel refreshed, make things just be different. At the same time, things that you are comfortable with are something that had, times they change. Like me and my mom and my dad and my little sister and, all of us, we aren't all together in the same place all at once. And, my grandparents, like we used to when I was younger, go to my grandparents' house, and every weekend, that was our thing. That's what we did. We'd go up, we'd see my grandparents, we'd all go swimming. We'd have just like a wonderful, amazing time. And, I'd watch my little sister in the pool, make sure she was all right. Going back to that today and having all of us around and just reminiscing about all the good times, all the wonderful times. Like my sister, she's getting married in a couple of months. And she's growing up as well. My mom and my dad, like, they're talking about they're going to sell their house. And, like, we're not going to even have the old house anymore. And, I had moved back home at one point in time, and I needed some time to rebuild and regroup myself. I'm out there, we're all doing our own things. We've all obviously grown up. We're all old adults now. But coming back together, and like, spending that time with my grandparents, everything else, those right there, those moments are something that you will never, ever forget. There's moments that you need to embrace. Those are the moments that you need to make that time for. When you get that phone call, when you get those emails, when you get those text messages from all your friends, and not your friends, like your family, and like people that have always been there, people that, are your sticks and stones, like they are your everything. They're your brick and mortar. They're your cement holding you together from when you were younger. And, life does go on. Things change. You need to embrace change and continue moving on into the future, making everything better and striving and keep continuing to look towards your future and, everything like that. Don't live in the past. But remember where you came from. Remember how you got there. Remember what built you and what made you and who built you and who made you. And make sure you appreciate them and show that appreciation. Appreciate that time that you have with them still now. Because when they are gone and when those times aren't around anymore or not available, I'm not even talking about when somebody passes away or anything like that. Like, people move away. People end up being gone. People take jobs in different places. People just aren't there anymore. They're too busy. They're gone. You don't have those times anymore. So when those times come up and those times arise, you need to embrace them. Take hold. Appreciate it all at once, Appreciate that time. If you can make it, you make it. You go. You make the time for that stuff. You get that little, like, awkward stage when you're, like, a teenager, even, like, early 20s, you're like, oh, you have family, blah, 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 I'm gonna do my own thing, blah, man, I don't need to be hanging out with them, I got my own thing, my own life, I'm gonna do my own freedoms, everything. Get a little bit older, you start to appreciate, start to realize that time that you have with them and, like, your grandparents, like I'm saying, like, aunts, uncles, all them. You hear about, like, a family get-together or something, or, everybody's having, like, a group birthday where they're all celebrating all their birthdays at once. And, like, you're going to have one of those they're having one of those parties, like, when you were a kid. And, like, they used to have that every, you think back in your memory. A lot of us that were lucky enough to have, like, our moms and our dads and big loving families. Like, that was how you spent your weekends. That was how you spent your fun time was with family, out doing all that stuff, swimming and out barbecues and, shows and fairs, everything with those people. And then you all split apart as you get older. When you have that chance and you have that time to reminisce and you have that time to go back and have those feelings again and laugh and just enjoy each other's company again, do yourself a favor and do it. It's going to go a lot further for you, a lot further to them. It means a lot to them as well. You might not realize it or even know that it does, but it really does mean a lot to them as well. And I mean that a million times over. Thank you guys all so very much for being here. I do want to show you guys something real quick. I need you robins around people. Like, I'm not ignoring you. All day long I've been trying to get a video. I don't know if the robins are really close to hatching or what, and I don't know if you can even see. But mommy robin is on the nest all day.